Yeah, I think it's gonna rain, eh?
What surprised me working with the Australians is how they just come and fit in the Tongan culture.
I've been blown away by their generosity and their open heart. I mean, they're all on the same level as me. They all have disabilities, so we all have that one thing in common.
It has definitely made me feel a lot more grateful to have the care that I have back home, because I can see that people over here would get nowhere near the care that I've had. And I know that for myself, through what I went through, I don't know if I would still be here if I didn't have that care through some of those dark times.
I have worked in the Pacific for many years on various projects related to disability, but this one was quite special. The people involved had one type of disability, working in an environment that not only would help the people here in Tonga, but also themselves. So it was definitely a skills exchange.
So they came and trained us and create another Facebook just to learn more. Yes, it's very useful.
So really trying to help them to use Facebook as a good way to share the events around NATA and disability, and to share with the community that disability isn't something to be frowned upon. Now you're my friend and I'm your friend. You're stuck with me forever. To me, it's been really nice and heartwarming to build relationships and rapport with the girls and with CRC.
They help us in the computer, encourage each other, you know. The 2 days of workshop here, it's encourage us to open our life. Like me, I do handicraft. It's more empower me to do that.
Be able to go to CRC's house and for him to share how he makes the handicrafts. It was just a beautiful experience altogether. We were sitting there listening to like Tongan Islander music and then making handicrafts, and when I sat back and I took a glance at everything as it was happening, it just felt like it was a surreal moment out of a movie.
It meant a lot to me. Kind of learned the culture. Going to church has been wonderful. I'm not one to go to church back in Australia, but over here, it's just something different. Swimming with whales as well, it's been fantastic.
We got to go on the whale swim, which was the most amazing experience for me just in life so far. I've always loved whales and never imagined that I would get that close to a whale. Running the workshop yesterday really helped build confidence in me. To be able to stand up in front of people helped me realise that that we're all human and there was no judgment. Everyone was there to really learn from us.
I'm now confident and comfortable speaking in front of crowds, and that I feel like I've reached out and touched people.
I do feel that by sharing my story, it helped people build the confidence in their stories. I really felt like a fool talking after Liam about falling out of the back of a ute straight after he just talked about it. But then it was really nice for somebody here to stand up and tell a very similar story.
Because they will come and say something that will happen to them, but we sit and listen. They are disability. We are disability, you know. We connect in something happened to us.
If you don't tell your story, no one expresses any empathy towards your condition, which I think is very important. My confidence has grown. There's now a point where I can just speak to lost people. People will come up to me after a talk and they have said that that's a really powerful moment for them, powerful message for them. I felt that I've achieved something, and that's really inspiring for me that I want to go out and help people more. I really hope I can bring some of those back to Australia.
I think that our group learnt just as much, if not more, than they actually taught. But having said that, I know the people here in Tonga really benefited greatly from our crew being there. The fact that friendships were made and there was this cultural exchange, you could certainly say it was a successful project just on that alone.
I guess it's really just strengthened my want to stay in a grateful mindset. These people are so grateful for every little thing, and it reminds me how lucky we are back home. But this experience has really helped me realise that I do have a lot of knowledge, enough to share with people, and that I would like to go into life coaching and sharing my knowledge and experience. And this has helped strengthen my confidence in myself that it is something that I can do and I have the abilities for.
Well, I want to start up a buddy program or a mentoring program where I go out and visit remote rural people, because I know how isolated you can feel being in a rural town. I want to go back and I want to visit those people and maybe give them someone to talk to, about their struggles. There's this sense of community and meaning, and it's a reason to get up in the morning and get on with their day, because there isn't a finish. It's just only a matter of time, but it will happen. You will get there.